The world is changing, and the climate crisis is no longer a distant concern. It's a reality we face today. But Africa is rising to the challenge with innovation and resilience. In Ghana, agriculture, the lifeline of millions, is evolving as technology meets tradition to build a sustainable future.
One of the reasons why the development world is so interested in climate change is because of its effects on agriculture.
Our approach to supporting agribusinesses in Ghana is multifaceted. For agribusinesses, we arrange very engaging master classes in critical areas like climate change and the risks posed to agribusinesses.
So the challenge for farmers is massive, and we often talk about the vicious cycle of climate change for farmers, and it's really based on the fact that over time there's a significant reduction of revenue for farmers.
The ordinary or average Ghanaian farmer is a rain-fed farmer. It means they wait till the rain comes, then they rush their fields to plow the lands and start, farming.
Climate change is really important when it comes to agriculture. And therefore, it is important that every organization working within this space pays attention to it.
Today, we face the impending challenges of climate change, and for farmers more especially who see these challenges on a daily basis, from drought to pest invasion, we are collaborating with like-minded partners to provide farmers with resources and knowledge that will help them to be more resilient.
If we educate our farmers to be climate ready, they would be able to face the issue head on and still win at the end of the day.
The biggest risk in any agtech business is the fact that there is climate change. So what we look at technology to do is actually impact the farming value chain in 5 aspects. First one is information. So giving information to the farmers about climate change and getting them to actually act on it is extremely important. The second thing is giving them, I think, the tools or the ability to acquire input or feed, which will actually change the way they're actually growing their crops, and that's super important. The third thing is using technology to actually build upon new climate change resistant farming practices can also really help farmers also get really involved in it. The fourth thing is actually really guaranteeing what the production will look like and making sure that produce is safe and also storing it in a very safe way. And the final aspect is actually pushing it to the end customer, whether it's a wholesaler or a consumer, making sure the technology can actually affect it in that.
We can talk about how to put them at the center of the solutions that we develop. Live a day in the life of a farmer and learn about the pain points. Sometimes what they say is not what they feel. So you need to feel what they say. And I think that would affect the solutions that we develop. And that would really help them think about how they can also be active stakeholders of climate change.
What is very interesting in the past 2 cohorts for KIC is that we've seen a good number of our entrepreneurs looking at how they can turn agricultural waste into other useful products. We've had well over 20 companies that have designed one product or the other that looks as adding value to agricultural waste.
By embracing sustainable practices, we are safeguarding our land, securing food for communities, and protecting ecosystems for generations to come.
To entreat all stakeholders and all actors in our space to put climate change as a topic in the center of everything that they do. I think we often treat it as a side topic, but it needs to be integrated. It needs to be a mainstream topic.
This land does not belong to us. We came to meet it, and we have to pass it on to the next generation. It's our responsibility to consume and to preserve it in an eco-friendly manner, and to protect our biodiversity at all costs.
This is our moment to act. Together, we can ensure a healthier planet, a stronger people, and a brighter future for all life.